Welcome everyone to the Unseen Book Reviewer channel, your destination for insightful, in-depth analysis of the most influential books shaping our world. Today, we're diving into a book that has changed the perception of millions around the globe about wealth, money, and financial freedom. We're talking about none other than Robert Kiyosaki's revolutionary book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Get ready to immerse yourself in a world of wealth wisdom that will challenge the conventional beliefs about money and inspire you to march towards financial independence. Buckle up, folks, as we delve into the groundbreaking insights of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Imagine a world where financial freedom isn't just a dream, but a reality. That's the world Robert Kiyosaki introduces us to in his groundbreaking book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This book, a beacon of financial literacy, has inspired millions worldwide to shatter the chains of the rat race and embrace life with financial independence. It's more than just a book. It's a revolution that has redefined our understanding of money and wealth. So, what makes Rich Dad, Poor Dad a game changer? Let's dive into the heart of the book. At its core, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a tale of two dads with contrasting perspectives on money and wealth creation. Let's delve into this fascinating dichotomy. The poor dad, the biological father of the author, Robert Kiyosaki, is a highly educated man, a school teacher by profession. He believes in the traditional route to success: get a good education, find a secure job, and save for retirement. However, he struggles with financial insecurity throughout his life. On the opposite side, we have the rich dad, the father of Kiyosaki's childhood friend. Despite his lack of formal education, he understands the value of financial literacy. He believes in investing in assets, taking calculated risks, and making money work for him, instead of working for money. His approach is less about earning a high income and more about creating sustainable wealth. The key difference between these two fathers is their mindset about money. The poor dad sees it as a scarce resource, while the rich dad views it as a tool for wealth creation. The rich dad also emphasizes the importance of financial education. He understands that money, like any tool, is useless if you don't know how to use it effectively. It's clear that understanding money, how to earn it, save it, invest it, and make it work for you, can be a game changer. But how do we apply these principles in real life? Kiyosaki's book isn't just a story. It's a handbook for wealth creation. He presents us with 6 golden rules that can redefine the way we handle our finances. Firstly, we have the rule of financial literacy. Money is a language, and to flourish, we must become fluent. Understanding the difference between income and expenses, assets and liabilities is fundamental. Financial education isn't just about learning to count money, it's about comprehending how money works. The second rule is about understanding the difference between an asset and a liability. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket, while a liability takes money out of your pocket. The key to wealth is to accumulate assets and minimize liabilities. Thirdly, Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of minding your own business. This does not mean quitting your job, but rather focusing on building and maintaining your own set of assets. This might be real estate, stocks, bonds, or intellectual property. The fourth rule is the power of taxes and corporations. Kiyosaki explains that the rich use corporations to protect and grow their assets. Understanding tax laws and using them to your advantage can greatly increase your wealth. Fifth on the list is the fear of money, or rather the lack thereof. Many people are afraid of losing money, and this fear often prevents them from investing. Kiyosaki argues that to become rich, one must learn to manage risk, not avoid it. Lastly, we have the rule of continual learning and improvement. The landscape of money and investment is constantly changing. To stay ahead, we must commit to lifelong learning, constantly seeking new knowledge and skills. These 6 rules aren't just theories. They're practical steps that have proven successful for many. So, are you ready to take control of your financial future? In the realm of financial education, few books have made as much of an impact as Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Its revolutionary approach to personal finance has changed countless lives. Let's delve into some real-life testimonies of individuals who've applied the golden rules we discussed earlier. First, we have Sarah, a single mother of two, who was struggling to make ends meet. After reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad, she started viewing her finances differently. She began to focus on increasing her assets, investing in small businesses and real estate. Today, she has a steady flow of income from her investments and is no longer living paycheck to paycheck. Then there's John, a college student burdened with student loans. After reading the book, he decided to educate himself on the tax laws and started a small corporation. He was able to use his corporation to reduce his tax liability and pay off his loans faster. Lastly, we have Mike, who was afraid to invest because he feared losing money. After reading Kiyosaki's book, he understood that risk is a part of the investment process. He started investing in low-risk assets, gradually expanding his portfolio. Now he has a diversified investment portfolio that provides him a comfortable income. These stories are a testament to the transformative power of financial literacy. The principles from Rich Dad, Poor Dad aren't just theories. They're practical guidelines that, when applied, can profoundly alter our financial status. Remember, it's not about how much money you make, but how much you keep and how hard it works for you. Financial freedom isn't a privilege. It's a right that we all can and should strive for. The book Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a beacon of hope, a guiding light that can illuminate the path to this financial freedom. It's not just about making money. It's about understanding money, understanding how it works, and using this knowledge to create a life of abundance and prosperity. The principles laid out in this book have the potential to transform your life, to take you from a place of financial dependence to one of financial independence. It's about empowerment. It's about taking control. It's about not letting money control you, but you controlling money. So I encourage you, dive into the pages of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Absorb its wisdom, apply it in your life. See the difference it makes. Remember, the journey to financial freedom starts with a single step. Make Rich Dad, Poor Dad that first step. Transform your financial destiny today.